Good evening. We start with the largest overhaul in ICBC's 40-year history. The Crown Corporation is moving to no-fault insurance. The government says the bold move is needed to stop ICBC from losing billions of dollars.
Tonight, we explain what it means for you. But first, details of the announcement that critics are already slamming as a huge blow to injured victims. CTV's Binder Sajjan begins our coverage.
With crashes piling up, ICBC lost more than $1 billion in each of the last 2 years. Now, the Attorney General says his latest efforts to fix the financial clunker means a major overhaul.
Despite the success of our reforms to date to douse the dumpster fire, the burned-out bin is sitting in front of a building that hasn't been renovated in 50 years.
The NDP's makeover, a dramatic move to what some say is no-fault insurance, even though the government refuses to call it that. EB previously said no fault was off the table.
Well, the new model will ensure that people get the care they need when they need it without having to hire a lawyer.
The new system would be similar to no-fault style models from Manitoba and Saskatchewan. ICBC will essentially cut out personal injury lawyers and lump sum payments. Benefits will increase. These changes, the province says, will save ICBC $1.5 billion in the first year.
We're under no illusion that the public is going to say, oh, good, everything's going to be fine at ICBC. This is going to require hard work.
The province promises your ICBC bill will also be transformed. Drivers with both basic and optional insurance can expect to save on average $400 a year. The Canadian Taxpayers Federation would have preferred more options.
On the surface, it sounds nice to maybe have some rate savings years from now, maybe. What they're really doing is rotating a bunch of flat tires on a car that's completely broken down.
Changes would go into effect in May 2021, months before the next scheduled provincial election.
Well, it's pretty cynical for the NDP to say rates have been jacked up already and now we're going to drop them down, but not until they're re-elected after the next election. So this whole thing smells of a bit of a trap.
And Binder is live in Victoria with more on this story. Binder, these are sweeping changes to ICBC. The question, is this a done deal?
Yeah, well, Scott, first the government needs to pass legislation this spring. The Greens have said that they will support it. Then come the regulations that we are told will be developed this fall. And after that is when we're going to get a better sense of how this will work and exactly who will save. And by the way, for this year, for basic rate insurance, we're told to expect no increase, although the CEO of ICBC says on the optional side, there will be a small jump. Scott?
Okay, thank you, Binder.